Yo, what up? What's up, Gail? How you doing? You have a good Easter? Today, we have Siege in 18 minutes, but actually a little bit after that, against a pretty tough alliance. I'm trying to think of when the last time we had a fight this tough was. Like, February or something? January? I don't even think February was that hard. I think they had already kind of collapsed by then. I don't know what I'm doing out here. Let's go back to town. Rude. These mobs, dude. Can we just make the teleport uninterruptible?
If you want to use the breeze line, please take the lift. If you're in the resistance, it's free.
They're putting feuds in Alliance chat, but I don't think you can feud them, right? What do we have to make them an interest? Think that works? That might work, actually. Character does not exist. I don't even know who these other characters are. Why do I have t-shirt as an interest? Did you Alliance do at Arc Boss yesterday? We did okay. We had #1 contribution at one point when the boss was like maybe 20 or 30. But then we fell back down to like 5th. It was pretty back and forth the whole time. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, that fight's pretty wild. I got teleported to Castleton twice. I don't know. It's not my favorite content. I wish that it just worked better. I don't remember the Arc Boss fights in T1 being like they were kind of laggy, but for the most part, that was kind of one of the things that sold me on this game early on. Is you could have like 500 people on a boss and it would work pretty well. But dude, that Deluge Noah fight, like with the water and the moving platforms, it's just on another level with the lag. But easy to get kills with spear. I was just throwing spears at the boss and getting kills for free. I didn't even have to target anyone. Very, very funny. But then I would just like die to an invisible Cordy spin, and it's like, okay, well, what can you do? Alright, let's see who we are playing with tonight. Oh yeah, we're attacking. It's been a while since we've had to attack, huh? I didn't even think about that. I like attacking. Attacking's better. You die to players not even loaded in? Yeah, it's frustrating. Well, and just I don't know, the whole Cordy meta itself. Like everyone being unkillable and then a Cordy just one-shotting you. It's like it's the worst of both possible extremes, you know? It's like it's not that bad on an Arc Boss because there's so much chaos that people are still dying, but still, like, you're playing with your group, you know, you've got Blood Diva, you've got heals, you feel good, you're alive for, you know, a few minutes, nothing can touch you, and then an invisible Cordy spins and everyone dies instantly. Like, there's no reaction. There's no counterplay.
If you need anything, just ask. I can make it right away. The secret of my craftsmanship? See my wrinkled
Where are you looking?
hands? Experience is the key. The secret of my craftsmanship? See my wrinkled hands? Experience is the key.
Oh, that's the roster from like 3 weeks ago.
I sleep less the older I get. Oh, I used to struggle
Enjoying
to get
pirate-themed
up
weekend
when I was
watching POTC. Playing Skull and Bones and drinking rum. I like the first one a lot.
secret of my craftsmanship.
Do you feel like the trilogy held up?
See my
The
wrinkled
third movie, the
hands?
Maelstrom in the third movie, kind of gave me nightmares. That was pretty cool. I think they did a good job with that. Everyone uses Castle Siege to farm kills. In a populated server, it's impossible to get the throne. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to have any like nut cupping with the other alliances. We definitely should.
When you're
I suspect it's going to be very disorganized, and we're probably going to give up halfway through, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll be surprised. I'll be bringing my gosh darn best.
you have to eat well and work hard when you're young.
You kind of like the second one as much as the first one? I'm kind of trying to remember the second one. I feel like the second one might have been pretty good, too. I specifically remember the third one being, like, kind of meh.
Don't wander
Except for the
around
big
outside the
maelstrom.
village. You have no idea how dangerous this place is.
But yeah, I think we're going to have a lot of kill farmers. I mean, one of our allies lost a bunch of their heavy hitters right before this transfer. So they're going to be working against us. They've been working against us on Nebula. Like, as we try to push Supple and Nebula, we're getting hit in the back by, like, our ex-alliance members the whole time. So it'll be a little bit harder for them to do that here because everyone's names are hidden. But yeah, either way, I think it's going to be really chaotic. I'm going to do a few contracts real fast. Buy my Mystic Keys. I'm absolutely killing it in activity, even though my tokens are capped. Isn't that crazy? I could be so much higher. I need to actually, like, log into this game and do stuff. Castle Siege being the pinnacle content needs a massive rework. You think so? I think it's actually, like, surprisingly well designed. It's kind of the player's fault that people aren't playing the objective. The only thing that might need a rework is the little, like, the choke point at the inner gate. Like, I think the defender advantage is probably a little bit too crazy. There needs to be another ingress somewhere. But overall, like with the pillage points and everything, and just the size of the fight spreading everyone out, I think it works really well. I actually wish that they would spread people out more at the other fights. The whole idea of like hitting a boss at these arc boss fights, I think is just not working. The boss needs to have like multiple captains that you can hit or something in different locations, spread people out more. Pillage points, but for loot. The two arc boss fights are wilds. I mean, the D1 fights weren't much better. Everyone's crammed into one little area. At least Cordy kinda spreads people out on those chokes on the side. But, yeah, I mean, Bellandir... Bellinger with the larva, I think, is so frustrating. And then Deluge Noah, I like Deluge Noah in concept. It's just so laggy. It's just unbelievably laggy compared to the other fights. But I mean, I like the moving platform like that kind of like shakes it up, keeps people from like locking you down too much. I like the outer ring, the multiple ways you can get in. It's not as choke pointy. It's more of like a proper brawl. In concept, it's really good. It's just the water is so buggy and the fight itself is so laggy that it kind of takes away from what it could be. How are the EU sieges? We got any EU PvPers in chat? Any good matches today over there? I guess we should go do Packy. I always forget that there's a boss, like, right when Siege starts. War comms and Alliance comms? How many comms do they think I have? Am I not supposed to be inside comms yet?
If you want to use the breeze line, please take the lift. If you're in the resistance, it's free.
So it's like the passage ceremony. But the
Are we taking roll here before we go to Alliance?
Yes. These spirits are the elves who died in the war.
I think a lot of people might already be in micros.
Bringing the wandering souls to Walpertingers will let them rest in peace. But the ogres make that difficult.
EU Judgment server is crazy. 5 alliances attacking each other. Same alliance. Being on the throne for the 3rd consecutive siege, not even being in top 10 for kills. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you don't get as many kills as the defender if you're like actually just defending the objective. It's way more kills to just farm each other as attackers on the respawn, right? Like if all you care about is kills,
It's free.
even though kills are pointless. Kills equals EPing. I mean, that's what people will like judge you off of. And if you're gonna join a competitive guild and you show them that you got like 200 kills in Siege, they're like, "Wow, this guy's so good at the game. Recruit him and give him all the loot." Like, there's definitely an incentive to do it. So, it makes sense. Can you guys hear any of these discords that I'm in? You can't, right? Can hear lots of stuff. Same, dude. Okay, so the plan is to attack the castle. Hi, cat. What do you want to do? You gonna hang out right there? Come here. Come here. No, that's the keyboard. No, that's the microphone. You want to go underneath? Yeah, you can go under. Come on. He's thinking about it. Cat, that's TOS. Come on, let's... Come here. Okay. Alright. There we go. What is... Oh, that's the chat. Dude, I thought that was the back of my monitor. I was like, how is it seeing the back of my monitor right now? What is this giant gray thing? Some guy on my server has 60k kills, assists, but has 50k points. It's not adding up. It's like 1 point per assist. It's possible to get 1 point for an assist if you barely do anything. I think. Yeah, there's one. I only got 1 point for this one. Even though I did more damage than this guy. What an interesting formula. 60k is crazy, though. I mean, 60k is really crazy. I don't know how you would get 60k legit. Probably has an army of bots that he farms at Dominion or something. They probably all go to Temple of Siliveth at night and farm each other for points. I doubt there's any way to get 60k legit. 60k is absurd as far as I can tell. I mean... I don't even know how this guy got 30k. Who is this? Oramong Order? What? Looking for 5k seekers. Okay. A mid-core guild. Somehow has twice as much kills as Viglin. Yeah, I don't know. Like, these guys play all day. Like, every event they go to. So, I don't know. He's got double their points. Kind of crazy. Do you guys have people that call the invulnerability shield fawn sign? think I'm in a solo healer group again? Man, any healers want to join Bricked? Occurs to me, people still care about the kill ranking. All I care about is war games. I mean, you could cheese the numbers in war games too. I guess maybe not kills, but you can definitely cheese like the damage and healing numbers. Who's on the throne? I assume it's Supple. I think they've had this server for a couple weeks. We transferred to their server, so they should be the ones defending. One of our allies gives like a 20-minute presentation before every siege, and I don't know who he thinks is listening. I don't know if I should be saying that on stream, but it's like, bro, you gotta keep this short. 2 slides maximum. Alright. Got in there. Where am I from? Originally? Currently I live in San Diego, California. That's true, you do get less points if you kill the same person over and over again, right? I thought they just became worth 0. Does it, like, slowly go towards 0? I thought it was just like if you kill them 3 times, they're not worth points anymore. Yeah, 52k is pretty crazy, dude. Probably not super legit. Are today they're going to conquer the castle? We're sure gonna try. Been waiting for this one? Yeah, I've got, I don't know. I think I think we're just gonna be fragging in the town square for the most of it. I don't know how seriously we're gonna actually push. How'd you get so many trade on lockstones? Well, you get a bunch every week from this. You used to get 30 a week. Now you get 20 a week from here. You used to get 30 a week from the weekly mission. I mean, there's a bunch of different ways. You can get them from this lithograph book. You can get them from events. Usually the like event vendors will sell unlock stones. You can get a bunch from that. You could transform the old dungeon currencies. I mean, I guess you still can do this. You can do the adventure coins. You can turn these into unlock stones. I actually have a lot of T1s coins still, so I could get a lot more unlock stones if I needed to. I should have bought food or something for this. Not very locked in right now, boys. Okay. Had to tab back onto the boss for some reason. Alright. Ring? Chosen Vanquisher's trousers. Happy Easter, Mem. How you doing? What is Siege in this game? GVG, WVW. It's pretty much the whole server against everyone else. It's like Alliance versus Alliance, but the whole server shows up. It's not one Alliance. And I think my game just crashed. Okay. Settings are down, so there's not much else I can do to keep this thing from crashing. Did you get the heist castle? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Warren is allergic to spending his currencies. I've actually spent so much of those coins since T2. I've probably spent 2,000 of them. I just have a lot. I just have a lot, you guys. Just pile them up in T1. Okay, let me get my comms straightened out here. Start saving for the next map expansion. Let's get into that point. Ow, kidding me. You transfer your T1 coins at the same merchant you use for T2 coins. Never knew you could buy trade unlock. Yeah, the all things vendor. If you go, there's like a miscellaneous tab or something. You can spend both coins for unlock stones. I would not spend your T2 coins on unlock stones. I kind of feel like we should change. Can we copy these builds yet? Is that possible? I know we can copy skill builds. Can we copy gear builds yet? I don't think we can. Probably just use this one. No. Do I really want to have 3 different spear greatsword builds? Yeah, this one's not getting used for anything else right now. Maybe I'll just use this. I wish I could just copy it over, though. The artifacts are going to be super annoying. Does that look correct to you guys? How's your greatsword spear build panning out? At least the hat looks good. The hat's just a cosmetic. It's not actually part of the gear I'm wearing, unfortunately. Oh, I don't have time to do this. Maybe I do have time. Melee hit, melee crits. Melee crit, melee heavy. Which one's better? Does this have health on it? It does. Okay, we're gonna go with that. Which means I need a Chaos Harvey down here. Okay, I think that's correct. 5933. It's probably good. Let's buff up. So I'm dropping some hit here and picking up some damage. I don't think there's going to be that many melee evasion targets in Siege. We'll probably make an even more extreme version of this in the future. I feel like I'm still forgetting something. All right, 20 seconds. Start in 1 second. I don't think that was timed correctly. Wonder who this is. Is this supple? They feel pretty tanky. What are we supposed to be doing over here? They don't want us reinforcing. Okay, I guess we're just gonna go in here. I don't know who this is that we're fighting right here. It doesn't feel like supple. The rest of our alliance is fighting in a completely different location. Okay, I see. We're trying to take this one over to the rest of the allies. Alright, this golem's gonna be a death trap in a second. I probably need to get off. Yep. I don't want to be there. That's gonna get cordied. Go. Everyone up there's dead. Oh, that's a really red platform. Okay, now it's green again. What's happening? They're getting... Okay. I guess they're having some trouble back here. You guys want to fight here or go pin 3? Phoenix Barrage is kind of bad in these fights. I'm thinking about dropping it, picking up Death from Above. Okay, so we want to make sure the other attackers don't get this, because they probably won't know what they're doing with it. Which means we're probably not fighting the castle defenders here, we're probably fighting other attackers, which is not the best use of our time, but it's what we've got to do right now. I'm not getting any heals. Almost Res Vienta. Oh, we can spawn like right on top of this thing. Oh! Okay. I don't even know what that was. Which server? This is the Adrenaline server. Are we winning? It's way too early to tell. The siege has only been live for 1 minute. There's multiple waves of objectives in the siege. The first objective is to get past this wall. And then after that, we have to get past the second wall. And then after that, we have to actually hold the throne room. So, we'll see. If it takes us a long time to get past this first wall, then that means we're losing. Cat, you're being very distracting. I don't really know what we're doing over here. Okay. That's a Cordy. It's so funny, dude. You see how, like, you die super slowly until there's a Cordy and then you die instantly? That's the meta now. Wow, you are vulnerable fast when you spawn now. I gotta stay with my healer. Oh, they're breaking my ankles here. Calling us to 4 and then back to 2 and then to 4 and then back to 2. Alright, they need help before. I'm running over to 4. Okay, so we got this guy, who I think is the one that jumps. Somebody's supposed to take it. I don't know who's supposed to take it. Someone from our guild. Should I take it? I think this is just randoms back here brawling. If you want to get a lot of kills, that's where you go, dude. That's where you go to inflate your score. Dead instantly. And playing a Cordy crossbow in Siege must be just so fun. just... Oh, okay. I'm so glad Cordy Expo exists. I mean, I don't want to, like, be dramatic and say it's gonna kill PvP, but I will say that my fun PvPing in the game is drastically decreased now that it's there. I wouldn't be surprised if over time people just get tired of it and stop logging in. It's like overpowered in the most boring way possible too. Maybe I should just reroll crossbow. Alright, you guys ready to go into the blender? I don't know how I feel about all that. Okay, there's the Cordy spin. Or that might have just been a regular spin. Oh, we are not getting in that. Oh, this was a mistake. I'm in here. It's not that bad, actually. Where is team? Gotta press the W key on your keyboard. Makes your character go forward. Once the BDO days where you said you'd reroll Archer or Wiz. I did. I rerolled every time. I just hated it and always rolled back. Oh, I'm not marked. That's the problem. That's why I'm not getting any help. I haven't watched in a few days. Why did your guild transfer? The other server that we were on wasn't really competitive. So the server that we're on right now is very competitive. And that's what people are looking for. If we stayed on the other server, Siege is just like free. It's not even like it's very one-sided. So at least on this server, there's a pretty good fight. No predetermined outcome. Either side could win. Okay, so homie's over there punching the wall. Ow. First of all. Sheesh, bro. Oh, single healer groups are rough for this. Which guilds in EU did the same? Siege results are going back to those last few weeks before merges. They're just super one-sided again. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of guilds are kind of just taking the easier win. As far as I know, we're the only alliance that is like transferred to a different server so that we could have a harder fight. Honestly, though, like getting a free siege win is kind of not Like, the reward's not good enough, I feel like. Dude, these curse bombs, like, why do I feel so singled out? Like, if you go to a dead server and get a free seat, like, what do you get, like 800 Lucent? It's just not... Like, I don't know why people care that much. I think it's better to just look for a good fight. These people are, like, all stalled out. I don't even know how many of them are there. Okay. They want us back over here now. Oh, they're saying they crashed. All those people that are like lagged out on the wall, I think they crashed. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of our guys crashed too. That was the craziest perfect dodge. Do you think he meant to do that? Every time I dash towards someone, by the time I hit them, they're like across my screen. Let me get back to my group. Was the server in EU, the rank 5 guild in Siege only had 449 kills. Wait, are we allowed to just... Okay. We need to get in this mix. Oh, I need to get off of that. Yeah, okay. It's better. Okay, so there's another attacking alliance that took the other golem that we needed, but I think they'll probably use it properly. You never know when the other attackers take a golem. You never know if they're gonna like ruin it or not. We're just gonna brawl on this. I don't know who is. I don't know who is over here. If it's just randoms. I feel like my character moves slower in these sieges. Oh, there's a Cordy. Playing siege doesn't look fun. Every time you get a kill, get someone low, you're robbed, and then you get spun on by a Cordy. Well, everyone gets spun on by the Cordy, right? I don't know. Maybe I guess maybe range players can avoid it. You don't have to be like in the ball as much. I don't see any reason we can't get through this. This isn't even that thick. I can get in, there's just no greens in there, so. Immortal Combat. Yeah, so other attackers are kind of griefing us right now on the Siege Golems. Yeah, not a whole lot we can do here. Bro, we have nobody here. Like, what is going on? We're definitely just killing the other attackers right now. Okay. Now we can get something going. Yeah, I'm in. It's not looking good. It's not that hard to get in. I don't know. I don't know where everybody is. Okay, back to 4. They have to work with these other attackers, man. Like, this alliance, our like meta game and politics is so bad. We're losing this to other attackers. Like, we're literally just losing to other attackers. So basically, the defenders are sitting in the castle AFK while the attackers farm each other out here. That's the scenario right now. It's just like so pointless. Could this be the end of Majin? Wrong server. Oh, these hooks, man. Alright, I'm in there. Okay, spawn here, spawn here. Alright, this is good, this is good, this is good. We finally made some progress. You can, like, cap it from yourself, so it's really hard to tell if these are friendly or non-friendly caps. Oh, man, how many spinners do they have? I'm always in the worst possible spot, dude. Like, how do I have this many Cordy death spins? Or Cordy spin deaths, I mean. It's crazy. It's like, almost every time I've died has been to a Cordy spin. How big of a range does it have? Getting hit from both ends right now. And another Cordy spin. How many of them are there? What? Right there? No one's even near me. Why am I getting spun on, dude? That's for snowboard? No. We've never been on snowboard. Bro, I think somebody is just following me with a Cordy. It's the only explanation. We're giving up res 1. We're going to res 2 instead. Hopefully we can hold this. I can tell from the way we're playing this that we have, like, no coordination with the other alliances. So... that means even if we do push this inner gate, we're just going to be getting sandwiched the whole time. And another spin. Bro, there's no way that there's this many Cordys on this server already. This is crazy. Welcome to Ivory. Dude, like, how many are there? I thought they had like 5, but bro, it feels like feels like they're everywhere. So there's all the defenders. And they just need to hold that for 11 minutes, basically. These are always chaos. Like you said, no coordination or strategy besides farming kills. There's definitely, like, strategy we could have. We just don't. It's not that hard to have a good strategy at these sieges. I think it's an ego thing with a lot of these guys. Yeah, we're just gonna go in and kill him and take it. They're still calling people to siege ruins too. I don't know. Is 2 the jumper? Is that what they wanted so badly? I don't know if that was a quarry or just a regular span and a bunch of other stuff. Where is this guy? Dude, I feel so slow this siege. We got a res point, so might as well just suicide. Nope, we lost it. Why do they care about this so much? Siege 2 is the carrier? All right. I did. Bro, as soon as I see S&S crossbow, that's it. It's the only objective. There's a lot happening. Oh, we did. Did they take it back? Okay, they did. Are we winning? No, we're losing badly. This is probably our worst siege performance since I've been in this alliance. So, you see all these people out here? These are other attackers. And when you're fighting against a really strong defender, you have to have some sort of non-aggression pact with the other attacking guilds. Even if you, like, don't like them or don't respect them, whatever, like, you have to come up with something. Otherwise, you just constantly, like, kill each other. And the defender doesn't even have to do that much work. So yeah, it's just way too disorganized. We never had a chance here. This was over like 5 minutes after it started, honestly. Yeah, our... We should just play for pillage points. I predict that there's going to be a shakeup in at least one of the guilds in the alliance after this. There's either going to be another split or... I'm not going to say anything else. Yeah, I just can't even get off the respawn. We're just getting farmed by their attackers. Okay, we rezzed inside. Okay, I see a party member.
That's a lot of people.
We got 1 minute. Do you guys think we're gonna flip it? Alright, this is about to be a blender. You see this right here? This is called a red feed. Oh, Revit killed someone. Okay, okay. Are they actually getting in? No way. 40 seconds? It doesn't matter. Even if they get it, it's over, sir. It's random fighting all over. What fun? Yeah, it's not the most fun I've ever had. Kilosh, what did helloing do to you? Is it just like, is this Concord, like content cord stuff? I feel like the drama between supple and helloing is always like spilling over. Alright, well, that was 30 kills. Brutal, dude. Brutal. How'd everybody else do? Damn, Rockar got 117. I gotta ask him what he's building. He probably just has a lot more crit than me. Or he wasn't playing the objective. Both very possible. Couple people over 100. But yeah, overall looks like the Alliance was suffering as much as I was. Where am I at? How many deaths did I have? 27. Holy. Bro, I don't think I've ever died. I don't think I've ever died more than 20 times in a siege. I'm trying to think. Maybe... No, that's not true. I bet when we fought Supple at the end of T1, I probably had like 30 deaths in that one because we were just zombieing on the gate over and over again. Hard to get kill when everyone has 7 million endurance. Well, it's hard to get kills when you're spending all your time walking from one place to another instead of actually fighting. Like, we need people at 4. We need people at 2. We need people at 4. We need people at 2. It's just way too chaotic. Tears Katie is suspiciously high. I want to see some VODs from these tier players, dude. Wait, ours is too high also. I want to see VODs from our guild. Long and TC almost even. Alright, well, that sucked. How much Lucent do the defending members each get? I don't know, they probably get like 900 each. It's not that much anymore. Maybe like 600 each. Alright, boys. Well, it's Easter. I'm not really trying to stream today. I was just hopping on for the siege. So I'm going to take off. Let's go ahead and raid somebody. Let's go say hi to Verts. I don't know if he's going to stay on for Exodus, but if he does, that'll be another big messy fight later tonight, the weekly Nebula Arc Boss. So, you guys can go check that out. Say hi to Vert for me, and I will catch you guys later. Happy Easter, everyone. Hope you had a good one.